I think the state has to accept responsibility for it now.
Dozens of boys sentenced for minor crimes end up paying with their lives. Now at 5, an infamous house of horrors is back in the spotlight, and decades of heartache may finally lead to justice. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement launching a new inquiry into the Dozier School for boys.
Claims of torture, abuse, and rape clouding nearly all of the facility's 111-year history. Now new evidence from USF researchers is prompting authorities to take another look. ABC Action News reporter Carson Chambers has been following this case closely for years and joins us with what this means for dozens of families who had loved ones vanish from that school. Carson?
Well, I did reach out to some of those families who lost loved ones at Dozier. They were surprised. Tonight we've learned the Florida Department of Law Enforcement is launching a preliminary inquiry. This is years after the state shut down its original case with no findings of wrongdoing. You get a bad feeling in your stomach atop Dozier's Boot Hill.
We reached back and we pulled him out of that terrible place.
The spot where Glenn Varnadoe's lifelong search for his Uncle Thomas ended in a shallow grave.
I cannot tell you the peace that it's brought to my family.
Thomas will now spend forever after alongside his brother in a family plot where he belongs. But an inquiry into the now defunct Boys Reform School may turn up more than remains.
That 2009 investigation was obviously flawed.
Answers to why boys disappeared and died, that's what Varnadoe wants, after USF researchers made unsettling discoveries in 55 unmarked excavated graves.
Like a triple-aught buck pellet or a muzzle load pellet.
One set of remains buried with a possible ammunition projectile about the size of a cherry pit. Read through USF's field report, you'll find more suspicious findings. Former wards who were boys at Dozier describe a rape room or rape dungeon in a basement. Still in 2009, FDLE closed its criminal investigation, citing no wrongdoing.
I think the state has to accept responsibility for it now. I mean, we've got 20 unidentified bodies that are going to have to be buried somewhere.
USF's report also says the school consistently underreported deaths to the state. In February, Agricultural Commissioner Adam Putnam petitioned FDLE to reopen the investigation. And an FDLE spokesperson in Tallahassee tells me on the phone the inquiry will focus on any criminality involved, but wouldn't comment how many investigators are working on it or give me a timeline for feedback. I'm Carson Chambers for ABC Action News.